Hello everybody and welcome to more Skyrim! I am Gina aka the Gina Chu and it's time for all the fun. Also, I forgot to unplug my controller, so that's gonna be a bad. Hold on one second. I think that worked. Did that work? Did it work? Okay, it did. Can people still hear me? Okay, cool. I thought I accidentally unplugged my microphone. I was gonna be like, oh god! But no, I didn't. Hello! Okay, so we're outside of the Dragonboard Gallery. Again, this mod is like everything in life right now. So I organized a bunch of stuff now that I've got my super sweet new home. And it's time to go back out and do some more adventuring. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's see. I can't do that yet. We could do some DAWNGUARD stuff. You know, we get DAWNGUARD over with. DAWNGUARD is going to be a little bit of a chore because there are some interesting collectibles from DAWNGUARD that you need to kind of work to get all of them. Specifically, some of those orbs that let you like port to different places. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. I've not discovered it yet. Yeah, but it's somewhere around there. So I'm gonna go to Broken Helm Hollow and I'm gonna huff it the rest of the way. Like, fast traveling to the DAWNGUARD area is like really weird. Uh-oh.
That's it? That's your best?
I don't care. I'm not here for you guys, okay? I'm here to go fight some vampires! Is it this cave right over here? It is. What? I don't know. Anyway, today Spring Canyon. He's not here. My buddy is not here. Focus is not here. I forget if I have to go through here by myself or not. Hey Shayna! I just started like 2 minutes ago. You fine, girl? How are you? I'm about to go take down some vampires. I know last time I played through this, I was also anti-vampire. I'm a werewolf right now. I don't think that you get like an offer at all to like be a vampire from the vampire lord here.
You here to join the DAWNGUARD too?
If you're a werewolf.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah?
I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you?
Sure.
Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the
I
best
look
first
I look
impression from the
insane.
vampire hunter,
I
guess.
look crazy. I look out of my fucking mind. Pretty great. Yeah, well, I'm a werewolf because of the companion's quest, and it seems like the quest that lets me, you know, no longer become you know, like to cure myself of the werewolfism, the lycanthropy, has bugged out. So I guess I'm a werewolf now. I don't really want to be, but I can't cure myself. It would be great if I could trigger that someday. I gotta maybe research how to fix that. I think it's because I didn't get all of the Glenmoral witch heads at the same time, because I know I've had problems before if I don't get them all the first time I go into the Glenmoral area.
Bigger than I expected.
If I don't get all of the heads at once, then I do tend to have a little bit of an issue with trying to get that to trigger, and I know I'm not the only one. I know that's a common problem. And I'm taking stuff now because I could just dump it in my new little place. Oh my god. This DLC is so... I keep calling it DLC. It's a mod.
This place looks almost deserted.
It does, actually. What's in here? That's a good question. I think I've checked in here once before. I don't know if there's a way in. I don't know if there is an inn. There's not an inn. This guy. I don't know. I don't know what the specs for VR chat are. I know a lot of people are playing it, though. I don't want to steal from these guys. If I'm going to be friendly with these guys, it doesn't seem very in character to steal from them. Hello, person man. I will pick flowers on the way up here. Because I'm a pretty little daisy. I'm so fucking weird. Hello. Should I? Oh, snowberries. Make some snowberry pie. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Let's cut some wood. I don't know. I don't think I actually get the wood. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Because I need some firewood to light the fire in my place, so I figure maybe we'll make my place extra cozy next time. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens when the multiplayer Stardew stuff comes out. Okay, this is getting a little boring, so I'm gonna back out now. Hello. Also, I no longer have the axe in my hand. Okay, thank you. I no longer have the woodcutter's axe in my hand. I was just swinging wildly. And that can stay there for the woodcutters. Anyway. I thought it would be nice to have some firewood to light my own fire. Hello!
New recruits. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much!
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
Vigilance of Stendar?
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the DAWNGUARD, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort DAWNGUARD is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair.
Sick burn!
And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want?
I'm new here, baby. I'm here to join the DAWNGUARD!
You got a fire in your belly to kill vampires, eh? Good for you. But look around. There's really not much to join yet. I've only just started rebuilding the Order.
What can I do to help?
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires.
Yay!
While we're getting the fort back in shape.
Let's kill vampires!
Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell her about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt.
I think we walked by
Brother
there at some point.
Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we
I
did
know, I
Isran.
remember this. Yep.
He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this dim hollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there.
Also,
Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close.
well, I'll take it for my collection.
Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
Yeah, I will take a little poke around
I'll
here.
meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do.
Oh,
to
you're here now.
avenge my
Hi.
fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained
I know
for...
what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendar granted you do not have to face the same test and be found
I love him.
wanting.
I don't know if I'm gonna marry this one yet or not. I don't think
I'm
so.
going to Dim Hollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance to you.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
So I'm sure there's. Oh yes, let's take
My
some
name is
coinage.
Agnes, sir.
You know me, I love my shiny coins.
Not so.
It's the thing that I love to have.
Yes, sir. Isra.
Didn't I tell you to step forward? Farm boy. What's your weapon?
A chest. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'll take this.
I mostly just use my pa's axe. The wolves are attacking the goats and so.
I don't want to go crazy, you know, looting everything, but like, you know, if I find like some healing potions or some potions of cure disease, which might be nice considering that I'm probably going to... Actually, I don't know if I can contract vampirism now that I'm a werewolf. It hasn't happened yet, and I don't know if that's just because I got really lucky or if it's because I'm a werewolf.
Crates over there.
I don't know.
That's it.
And I believe that, and I took the crossbow for the collection because I think, if I remember correctly, crossbows weren't in this game until the DAWNGUARD DLC. I think the DAWNGUARD DLC, like, introduced them to the game. Oh, and also for the collection, I'm going to take this DAWNGUARD cloak. I knew there had to be one hiding around here somewhere. I'm still going to keep my one from the Dragon Priest that I killed, though, or whatever he's called, because I think it's cool. Okay, so I'm not gonna go crazy running around here. If you play this DLC before, you know what the place looks like. What kind of avatars do you use in VR chat?
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
Thanks. I'm trying to get a look at your cape. That's pretty cool. Start. Oh, you just started. Okay. I got you. So you don't really have, like, you didn't really go crazy into, like, picking an avatar yet. I understand. Okay, so, Dim Hollow Crypt. Seems to be somewhere near Ustengrav. So let's fast travel to Ustengrav and see if we can find our way up to Dim Hollow Crypt. And I remember Dim Hollow Crypt. If you played this DLC before, you know what this vampiric artifact is. It's one of the... Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but... I won't spoil it, just in case, but, you know, you never know who might be watching this, but... Listen. Listen, it's a shocker! I don't really know how useful said artifact is either, but, you know, I'm just saying, I'm gonna see if we can find a way up to Dim Hollow Crypt. It's like up somewhere, isn't it? Let's see where we are compared to where it is. Yeah, there's a road. Okay. Well, I have very little doubt that we can horse magic our way up there, so let's do that. The magic of horses, they break physics. There we go. Every time! Alright, here we go. Here's Dim Hollow Crypt. Alright, you stay here, Mr. Horsey. I forgot what I called you. But you're 2.0 or whatever I called you because the other one died on me terribly. Alright, let's go. Dim Hollow Crypt. And I assume that vampires and werewolves probably aren't fond of each other inside. I don't really know off the top of my head in Tamriel if that's a thing, but you and I are both werewolves, so we're gonna go kill them, Vilkis. Let's do it.
These vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of the lesson of their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and Bresoth were no match for him.
Ha! Those two deserved what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I had half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
And I have half a mind to tell Loki of your disloyalty.
You wouldn't dare. Now shut up and keep on watch.
Ah, I was gonna try to sneak, but I will take all the vampire dust that I can, because why not? I should take some vampire robes and vampire armor and shit too. You know, maybe I can enchant some of it, make it good, so that I can, you know, it'll be like kind of cool. Dog meat. I don't want to collect dog meat. I think that's a little silly. Okay. Vampire armor. Ooh, of minor conjuration. Even better. I'll drop the regular stuff. Hold on. Why not? It's enchanted. Enchanted stuff is fun. Oh, here's another Vigilant. Alright, an Amulet of Sendar, Apprentice Robes of Restoration, Dwarven Warhammer of Torpor for the collection. Yes. I love it. Here's a poster to cure disease. I might as well keep it just in case I'm wrong, and I really have been very lucky, and it's just, you know. And I'm really, like, very close to just dying. Right, I see that way. But I want to see, like, what's over in, like, over here. Card of Demons. Beautiful. This is why I like to check everything. Oh, that's right. And this opens that gate. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. There's any need for me to really drop down there, but I can see anyway. I'm really afraid that I'm gonna miss cards. Like, I don't know if they're in very specific places, you know what I mean? I should name my horse Bone because I can break physics. I should give it a name based upon the fact that it breaks physics, though. That is actually a very good idea. I gotta come up with something. I'm not too fond of the name Bone. Not that it's not a funny idea, but I could call him, like, Glitch or something. I don't know. I'm never good at naming things. Thank you.
And now die.
I was just gonna say, I hear somebody preparing for battle. I was gonna say, it sounds like a skeleton. To try to kill some animals and collect their parts for the what's it called, for the museum too. I gotta remember to do that. Not that I think such things should be done like IRL. I'm not saying that. Don't put words in my mouth. Just saying. Exciting over here. Name the horse Life. My life is broken, just like this horse. Shay is on point with the names. That was stuck in the wall there. Slowly. I'm gonna name it. I should name it a JoJo reference. Should I name it Whole Horse? Should I just go full JoJo with everything in life? I don't know. Thank you for attempting to light me on fire. Appreciate it. This weapon is perfectly suited for this particular sort of mission. Oh, yeah, I remember this. It's a master chest, but luckily I'm a master locksmith, aka don't feel like dealing with any lockpicking shenanigans. Nice. Plus garnet. Nice. That, I think, is where I'm supposed to go. Oh no. It's just an Don't trap me in there, Vilcus, you butt face. Okay. That looks like where we're supposed to go. It's just some potions. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, Vilcus. Alright, here we go. Ba 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 ba. Oh, just as a reminder, because I don't think I really mentioned it, and I don't see it showing up on screen. I don't know if your chat messages have been showing up on screen. The website that I used for my stream layout changed websites, and they did not carry over my layout or anybody's layout because they just work differently now.
I'll give you a swift and beautiful death.
And they do not have a chat thing anymore that sticks onto the screen. Ooh, vampire armor of minor destruction. I'll take that for the collection. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hold on one second. Actually. By the way, I hope you also like my away thing. Yeah. The chat is apparently there. Okay, well. The most that I can do, unfortunately. What do I use for streaming? Do you mean like overlay wise, or do you mean like what program I use for streaming? Oh, my thing is stuck. Hold on one second. Shoot. That's how I do that. I have to exit out of the game and go back into it because Skyrim does this thing where if you sometimes if you alt tab out of it, bad things happen. For recording it, I use XSplit Broadcaster. I have the free version too, so whatever you see me doing, I can do. You can do like for free. You don't have to pay for it or anything. I like it. I mean, sometimes it can take some messing with stuff in order to get it to like really, work exactly the way you want it, but I started it up and it, auto detected all the settings, and the auto detect settings have worked perfectly fine for me, so I didn't really have to mess with anything. As far as, what quality do you want to stream at, and, like all that little fucky stuff. It never gets a good quality, huh? Yeah, you might have to mess with it a little bit, maybe to work well with your computer. Okay, we are back now. I'm sorry about that, guys. I apologize. I wanted to make sure that I didn't screw up. Yeah, I don't see it showing up. They're having some problems with their website, so it might take a little while for them to fix it. I don't know. I really apologize. Because I don't see the Twitch chat showing up either. I might have to look into the settings and see what is going on there. Maybe it's like not hooked up to my Twitch channel or something. I don't know. What do I use for overlays? Well, it used to be called StreeXM, but now, as of like 2 days ago, it's called Player.me. Because they just rebranded and changed to a new website. But I would not suggest you. Well, I mean, no, you could use it now because it's. You'll be fine using it now if you haven't used it before, but do understand that, they are trying to work some kinks out of it still, so it's not perfect as of this moment, but what did I pick up that I didn't want to pick up? I picked up something I didn't want to pick up. I don't want boots. That must have been what it was. Yeah, I mean, Twitch is, I mean, considering all the shenanigans that are going on with YouTube, you know, as generally cool of a service as YouTube is, that they're some of the things that they do, you know, business-wise can sometimes leave something to be desired. Just put it that way. But they actually, if you want to try it out, they do layouts for YouTube as well. So, you know, you could make like a YouTube streaming layout if you stream on YouTube. And then I guess recreate it for Twitch, I suppose. I don't know exactly what the difference is specifically. Oh, my Oingo Boingo brother is here. Hello. I think I'm going to name my horse in Skyrim Whole Horse, Anthony. Is this correct or correct? Please tell me. Is it right or is it right? Already over there. Ooh. Hello. Give me things. Nice. I will take literally all of those. Anthony was just streaming. You guys should follow him. Twitch.tv/OpalPhoenix. He was streaming Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, and actually, to be honest with you, Anthony, as much shit as I give you for the Phoenix Wright series, I was actually really kind of into it, and I wanted to figure out what was going on and see how it developed. So you should watch, because Anthony also does really cool, like, voices and stuff for the characters. He's way better than I am. So you should go follow him, and your life will be better. I should probably be grabbing some spider eggs too, just so I can go full crazy alchemist. I always say like, oh, I'm gonna collect this so I could do this alchemy and this, you know, blacksmithing, and I never do it, but I have to really start doing it.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendarr is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found.
Oh.
So go and meet your beloved Stendarr.
You sure that was wise, Lo? Something's not right.
That's impressive.
Good job, you know, being like, wow, this is cool, so loud that you totally blew my cover. Dwarven boots of dwindling flames. Hell yeah. What do I have on now? What shoes do I have on at the moment? Imperial boots. Oh, these are way better than Imperial boots. Yo, fuck that shit. Drop that. Goodbye. I don't. Hi. Ooh. Vilkis! Damn, girl! Whoa. This is why I brought Vilkis with me. Don't get in his way. I feel like I need to. Oh, well, that and I gave him this enchanted sword, so, you know, he's been doing a lot more damage than usual, is what I'm saying. I would check out your stream, sure. I mean, I can't promise I would be able to, you know, go into like every single one, but I would certainly. Vampires of Vardenfell. I would certainly, you know, come check some out when I could. Okay, I just want to make sure that I tag that as red. Notes on Dim Hollow Crypt Volume 3. Again, I'll take these for the museum. I swear, I need to become like a paid spokesperson for that mod, because Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, so this is really annoying. Oh, I forgot how I did this last time. Shit. Alright, I'll figure it out. Let's save first. Well, there is a library in the museum. Yes, that is what I'm referring to. You haven't seen that. You haven't seen the Legend of the Dragonborn mod, Anthony. It is. Oh, I can't. All right, so I think I need to move that there. See, I don't know what anything is doing. Like, I really don't know. Like, does that do anything? Because nothing's connected to it. I have no idea what I'm doing. That looks like it turned everything else off, so that's probably the wrong thing to do. Okay, now that's lit. It's lit, fam. I don't know what to do. Explain it to me. I get lost on this particular puzzle every time. I assume I have to get them all lit up, but like, sometimes they get lit and sometimes they don't. And then when you move one, others don't light up anymore, and it just becomes garbage. That one's lit, that one's lit. Oh, did I do something? Oh god, I did it. Yeah, I know you were trying to gain weight, right? That's awesome. And here's the artifact. The vampiric artifact. I'm more interested in the thing on her back than her.
Who sent you here?
What were you
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
Are you,
Vampire.
Yes. Why were you locked away like
That's
this?
complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
Where do you need to
My
go?
family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Is that an Elder Scroll?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Yeah, it's an Elder Scroll. Why do you have an Elder
It's
Scroll?
complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. So are you both my followers now? Yeah. Okay. the taste of nuts and honey, Mr. Scrooge. Also gargoyles! Hell yeah! I love fighting gargoyles, actually. Mostly because they give you a ton of really fun stuff when you kill them.
Does the air feel
Ebony ore. Is that
down here?
ebony ore is so hard to find. Yes.
I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up.
Sorry. I forgot that you bring things to life. Whoops. Sorry. I didn't tell you to bring it to life in my defense, so you can stop that. Thank you. There is a chest here. Orcish Sword of Despair. Yes, up here.
This feels like the right way.
Oh, it is. I totally know where I'm going. I have no idea where I'm going. I'll take that gold though. Itchy. Also, to remind you guys, if you donate for the month of January, it's going towards my birthday fundraiser for sarcoidosis research. In case you're ever interested in donating, that's a thing that you can do. And again, I apologize for my mostly broken, Ooh, necromantic healing. The fuck is this? Heals the undead for 10 points per second, but not the living, atronachs, or machines. Oh, that's interesting. I'll take it. I've never seen that before. I don't know if that's something I've just always missed. Very possible. Or, something added by a mod. The, Legend of the Dragonborn mod that has the whole museum thing adds in a lot of different other people's mods, that have a lot of cool things happening. Oh, I think this is also, like, the quest with where, like, you go through the areas with, like, all the light. And the light really burns you, and then I hate everything. I think I cheated through that last time. I might do that again. I'm awful. Like, I'm really just the worst person. Ooh, nice hiding place. I had a feeling something delicious was back there. Oh no! The undead! Alright, buddy, you kinda asked for that one.
Leave me be.
It's a fun place. Oh, and I hear the word wall, which means we're gonna get our little kissy face on. Hold on 1 second. Oh god, it happened again! Is that something that the enemies can do? Gimme! They fucking knock my shit out of my hands! I hate that! I don't understand. That is also in this game super dangerous because when things go flying, ooh, there's another interesting piece of rock. When things go flying in this game, they tend to fall through the level, and this is a Daedric artifact I'm holding. I don't want to lose it. Can we not play that game? Thank you. Alright. It's a disarm power move. Okay. They are favorited, but once they leave your inventory, they unfavorite. So I have to find it on the floor, pick it up again, and then re-favorite it. It's annoying. Cause like, it just de-equips my shield, but it sends my weapon flying out of my inventory. I'll take these. Card of Fortune. I love those cards so much. They're so cool. Steel Imperial Gauntlets. What do I have on for gauntlets here? Imperial Bracelets. Well, I might as well take those that are better. Where did the word wall go? Oh, it's over here. Hello, word wall. Mwah! What do you have for me today? Drain vitality. Hell yeah! I like it. To Skyrim we go.
It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
And this is the start of Serana bitching about the weather outside for the entire rest of her life.
It would be better than this.
Yeah, stop it! I will cut you down with this. It's possible. Just so you know. Okay, so here's Serana's home. I have to get to this book here, but I already went to Rime Rock Barrow, which is right outside of it, which is nice and convenient. It's a little bit exciting. And I remember that what I usually do is just kind of drop down here like an asshole, but I don't think that's really the smartest thing to do. I say as I do it. It's fine, okay? Oh god, I heard Serana say oof. Serana, look, it's fine, okay? All you gotta do is just climb down the treacherous mountain and use magic. Also, this fucking sky. Better Auroras. The best mod I've ever downloaded. Yes, I say that every time, and yes, I will continue to. Ooh, let me take your shit so I can put it into the museum. I swear to God, give it to me. Thank you. There's the boat. I will continue to be right. With what? I'm sorry. With what? I wasn't even paying attention to what I was right about because I'm usually wrong. But apparently today I'm right. Oh, Battle Royale being the best mod, yes. It's the best. It's so good. And, well, no, it's the second best. I'm telling you, the Legend of the Dragonborn mod. It's so good. It's totally changed. Well, it doesn't totally, but like it changes the way you approach this game. It has a whole. It's almost like a whole other sub game.
Before we go in there,
what is it?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Okay.
After all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that...
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Shut up, Serana. You're literally the worst.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
It is.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it. My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course I'm delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike.
Wow.
Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Acantha Tavari. Who are
I
you?
am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
You don't know what I am, though, do you? You're vampires.
Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
What happens now?
You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood.
Oh, wow.
Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, this is the only thing I can say now. I've never run into this situation because I usually cure the lycanthropy by this point. But thank you, Bethesda. I can't cure it. So, I'm a werewolf. What will happen if I accept your gift?
Yes, I can smell it on you. The power of my blood will purge that filth and make you whole again.
Oh. And if I want to remain a werewolf?
I will banish you from this castle. I will spare your life this once, but after that, you are prey. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
I don't want to become a vampire. I refuse your gift.
So be it. You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
And he throws a spell at us and ports us out. now we're outside the castle. And we have nothing but to go back to the ice water jetty. And now I think we need to go and talk to Isran about what happened. So let's go back to... Enemies are nearby. There are no enemies. I hate when the game does this. There are no enemies. There's literally no enemies. Look at my map. There are no enemies. It's just me and Vilcus. Obviously, Shay. This is another thing that I don't like, is that it doesn't really, like, bring you straight, like, to the castle. I wish that it did. Well, I'll just pick more flowers, because I'm pretty like that.
Now your blood is mine.
Oh right, this is why they make you go to the back, right? Nice.
Look at this. I should have known it was only a matter of time before they found us. It's the price we pay for openly recruiting. We'll have to step up our defenses. I don't suppose you have some good news for me.
I have news, but
of course. Why did I suppose differently? Fine. Tell me what you know.
The vampire's looking for a woman trapped in Dim Hollow.
A woman? Trapped in there? That doesn't make any sense. Who is she? More importantly, where is she?
She's the daughter of a powerful vampire lord.
And so you delivered her to them.
They also have an Elder Scroll.
They what? And you didn't stop them? You didn't secure the scroll?
I'm lucky I made it out alive.
Right. So they have this woman and an Elder Scroll. By the Divines. This couldn't get much worse. This is more than you and I can handle.
You have to do something.
Well, of course we do. I'm old, not stupid. We're just going to need some help. If they're bold enough to attack us here, then this may be bigger than I thought. I have good men here, but there are people I've met and worked with over the years. We need their skills, their talents, if we're going to survive this. If you can find them, we might have a chance.
Yeah, these are the guys I need to recruit. Okay, where can I find them?
Aren't you? I like that. Not like those fools in the Order. We should keep it small. Too many people and we'll draw unwanted attention to ourselves. I think we'll want Serene Gerard. Breton girl, whip smart and good with tinkering. Fascination with the Dwemer. Weapons in particular. Last I knew, she was out in the Reach. Convinced she was about to find the biggest dwarven ruins yet.
She'll help us?
Might need a little convincing, but she should. You'll also want to find Gunmar. Big brute of a Nord. Hates vampires almost as much as I do. Got it into his head years back that his experience with animals would help. Trolls in particular, from what I hear. Last I knew, he was out scouring Skyrim for more beasts to tame. Bring the two of them back here, and we can get started on coming up with a plan.
Okay.
Watch your back.
Okay, so we're starting to, I mean, we're not really, like, getting up there, but since Anthony is watching, I'll show him the museum. Let's go to the Dragonborn Gallery. I'll dump everything that I can to display and do all of the things. Here's that bumpin' music. So this is the gallery. We get a little setup every time I do something. So like this is the Mage College. Since I finished the Mage College story, I get this little commemorative thing here. I finished the Companion, so I get this commemorative thing here. There's displays for stuff. Obviously there's a ton of stuff to collect and I don't have all of it, but there is some stuff kind of lying around. But what I want to do is dump everything that I can display.
Good day.
Hello. So I guess all I have to do is go here. Would you like to display all displayable items from your inventory? Yes, I would. I also want to dump the books I collected, so I'll come up here into the book returns. I'll store those in there and sort the books. I'll also store all of my supplies, and then I'll come here and make sure to take my healing potions back out. What else do I want to take? Soul gems. I also want to take any soul gems that are filled to keep my sword going. Beautiful. I think those are supposed to be jewels. They didn't quite turn out too great, though. Alright, that's down to the wine cellar. Me? No. Thank you, though. I love you. I don't have any paintings, do I? No, I don't. It's so cool. I think I can continue the game and it'll keep on sorting everything. I think. What did I discover was the way to get to my house? Is it here? That's the hot springs. My house is up there, right? Okay. Why do I still have so much on me? It must be... Oh, because I didn't dump... Yeah. I gotta go into my house real quick, right? That stuff doesn't automatically dump. I should go into the house. Well, then you guys can also see my house. Some lit AF music. So here's my house. Beautiful. Can sort all of my stuff here. You know what, let me go to the clothes section first because I know I have plenty of clothes to throw in. These robes. I have some light armor to throw in. And I have a cloak and some jewelry. So here's my jewelry cabinet. Cloaks all go here. Got a couple. This one should display, I would think. I don't see it on display though. It's alright. How did I schedule my streams? What do you mean? Like, how did I decide, like, when I wanted to stream? I just kind of start, I work 9 to 5, right? I work 8:30 to 5 every day, so I get home usually like 6 o'clock the latest if I have something to do after work, like go to the chiropractor, or if there's just really bad traffic. And then I figure, I'll give myself an hour to, eat dinner, unwind a little bit, and then I'll stream. So I started streaming at 7. And it was just a thing that I started doing. I don't know, it just kind of happened. It just kind of happened that way. What the heck?
What do you want? Huh?
True North never back down.
That was interesting. Oh, I can take a chicken breast from this dead chicken. Delicious. My horse is over here. I need you, Mr. Horse. Ah, for you it's 5, okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't really think about, like, time zones and, like, when other people would be, like, available. Maybe that's a terrible thing for me to admit, I don't know. But, oh god, this is the best sky I've seen so far! Oh, that's sick. you know, I wasn't really looking to seriously stream it first. Hold on, I gotta add this to my list of places I didn't intend to go that I have to clear. Blind Cliff Cave. Okay. Well, what's this over here? Carthwayston. I don't remember really doing anything in Carthwayston. Let's see how well horse magic does for me here. Horse magic! Gotta be careful because horse magic can kill the horse too. This is probably something I want to avoid. Alright, I got to Carthwayston. And Carthwayston. Oh, you're very sweet. Yeah, stream whatever you want. I'm just looking where we are in the grand scheme of things. Okay, we're getting close. I just want to make sure that we're not heading for like sheer cliffs where we have no choice but to die. Oh, that's gonna kill the horse. Yep. And there's a dragon there that Alright, I gotta find a way around. I can go through the water. As long as it doesn't drop off anywhere, which it may very well do. This would be the point where I would want to get down to the shore. And alright, Let's see what we can do over here. Ways to travel in Skyrim that don't waste your time, as long as you don't die while doing them. There's supposedly a road starting at the shore, so I'm gonna stick to the shore. Oh, I was like, why are there two? Yeah, I forgot. There's two people we're trying to recruit, so of course there's two markers. Come on. It's not that hard. Okay. Is this the road? Yes. Alright. We are on track, my friends. Oh, here's another one. Harmugstal. Whoa, good guy. Don't even start with me. I want nothing to do with whatever conflict that is.
Seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
I swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Oh, just look around, will you?
Isran asked me to find you.
Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway,
what
I'm
is
quite
going
happy
on
in my
over there?
Pursuits. So if you'll excuse me. Farewell.
Where is my horse and why is it dying? Vilcus, why are you staring at me? Killed my fucking horse. Are you kidding me? I'm so frustrated right now. I cannot wait until, you know what I really should have done? I really should be doing that. You know what? I'm gonna recruit this woman, and then I'm going to stop doing the vampire stuff, and I'm gonna go join the Dark Brotherhood. Because I don't think that I can deal another minute without Shadowmere. I'm so tired of my horses dying. I can't even describe to you. What is this shit?
Walk away, now.
Do a better job.
You're interfering with the...
I'm interfering with the Thalmor killing Stormcloaks.
Walk away, now.
Walk away, now. Walk away, now.
Oh my god. guys are like the children of the corn. I hated that word. Anyway, I wonder if I can preclude this shit by just picking up her fucking gyros first. I don't think so.
You haven't... Do you think much... Just look around, will you? He's wrong. No, I find it... Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you look...
all of Skyrim needs your
vampires.
help.
Really? Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
They have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself. But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too useful. I need at least 1 intact dwarven gyro. So either I need to find the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from someplace. You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
No. Can I persuade her?
I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do that with at least a single gyro to show for my efforts.
Alright, so we need to find her gyro. It's, if I remember correctly, the sack should be somewhere close to the shore. Here it is.
I understand that. A single gyro would be enough, I think.
Here, I've got your gyro.
Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go?
We're meeting at Fort DAWNGUARD.
Been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there.
See ya. Alright, I'm gonna go recruit the other guy, and then we are gonna do some, really wonderful things that involve things.
I guess I'll see you at Fort DAWNGUARD.
There's a bunch of skooma down here. Can I take it without him yelling at me? Foos! Shit. That was not what I wanted to do. They actually let me grab that scuba. This is all floating. Sorry, I was just collecting things. The Boreal Journal of Lagthwin Evanhart. The beach is not a safe place. I don't know. Oh my god. I totally just jacked a bunch of moon sugar and skooma! Is that what you're doing here? Making skooma? No, just not skooma, I'm sure.
Tidings, honoured guest.
Oh! Yeah, this is one of the interesting people.
The raffish companion you see beside me goes by the name of Urzel. The timing of your visit is rather
people
impeccable.
in Skyrim. I love
Urzel
this
has just secured a
mod too.
fresh skeever which we hope to prepare at the top of the hour. We welcome you to join us in the consumption of this delectable feast.
No, thank you.
Drink and be merry, traveller.
You're high as fuck on skooma, aren't you? Sorry. I just find it funny. Oh, but he's over here. Okay, well we can just go to Snap Lake Cave. Also, I'm super hungry. This new diet I'm finding myself on is not a fun. It's not really a diet. I've just been changing the way that I'm eating, and my body is still adjusting. That's a good way to put it. Clear Spring Tarn. Yeah, I think we're gonna go in here to help him. I think is what this is. Hello.
You there! Hold fast! I've tracked this damned bear for 2 weeks. I'll not let it have any more victims.
Isran,
needing someone else's help. Never thought I'd hear that. I'm afraid he's a few years too late. I've moved on. I have more important business to attend to. Besides, he can handle anything alone. He assured me so himself. What could he possibly need my help with?
we're up against vampires.
Vampires? That... well, that might change things.
There's a cave.
Tell me more about what's going on.
Bandits inside,
Oh my god, Vilkis. Oh, we're not sure, but they have an Elder Scroll.
By the 8th. Alright, look. I'll consider it. But I can't just leave this bear to prey on more innocent people.
Understood.
Once it's dealt with, then perhaps I'll see what Isran expects of me.
Okay, so, hold on one second. Actually, I will be right back, and you can enjoy my new BRB thing. Okay, I love you guys. Bye! Hello, I am back. Okay, let's help you clear out these bears.
I knew I heard something.
Also a troll!
One less monster.
I need troll parts for reasons. Shh, don't question it. Don't question it. I also need the bear claws and the bear pelt so that I can put up a bear. Vernacus and Bolor. Increase my archery, and I'll put that in the thing. Ooh, the Bow of the Hunt! A special bow. Animals take 20 points of extra damage. My bow is gone. I guess this is my new bow. I don't know how I dropped my other bow, but I'll take that. And then when I'm done with it, I'll put it in the fucking museum. Alrighty. Let's just bring up a steel sword. That'd be good.
Don't know how well I'd have managed by myself. You have my thanks. You've helped me, so I suppose the least I can do is find out what Isran wants.
Sure.
He's still at that fort near Stendar's Beacon, I assume.
Yes, he said to meet him at Fort Dawnguard.
Of course he did. He's been working on that place for years now. Never lets anyone in. His own little fortress. Well, I guess I'll get to see what he's been up to all this time. I'll meet you there.
Yep, see you in God knows how long. Because I'm off to do a new thing.
Hey, watch it!
So if I remember correctly, we need to go to Windhelm to do this. Having been to Windhelm, something fucked up there. I've most certainly been to Windhelm. But yes, this is where I wanted to be. That song bridge is annoying, but it's actually part of the lore. They did it so that it would be hard to invade, because they would have to march along the
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Oh my god.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking. Unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us. But Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Wow.
Until next time.
I can punch him in the dick for you. Alright, gotta figure out where to go to get this triggered. Is it over here? I know I'll recognize it when I see it. No. Shit. The fuck?
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Oh my goodness. That's really sad.
Thanks for talking to me.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. that Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimvar, always with the nonsense. No, no, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm gonna knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true.
Wow.
But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path. His actions can lead only to ruin.
That's what you think.
Now, enough. We will speak no more of this. I am the only friend you need.
All the Argonians at the docks are nice to me. Good thing, too. My father would run them off.
Okay, so this is, the Aretino residence. And we are going to just blatantly break in.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
I'll take your wine.
Sweet mother.
You don't need wine. You're a kid.
Mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Letter from the steward. Master Aventus Aretino, your offering Stone Cloak wishes to express his deepest sympathies at the death of your mother, Nalia. Fortunately, because you are fatherless and have no other known relation, the Jarl cannot allow you to remain in your home unsupervised. They're sending you to the orphanage in Riften.
Die, Grella, die!
I'm not gonna take your
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. Finally! My prayers have been answered!
Are you alright?
It worked! I knew you'd come, I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came!
Oh yeah, look at what this kid's been
doing!
doing.
Brotherhood!
I'm not gonna say anything.
Of course you are.
Oh,
I prayed.
he doesn't even
and you
believe me.
came,
Shit.
And now you'll accept my contract.
Contract?
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grella the Kind.
Goodness. Okay. So, apparently we are now going to go check out this orphanage. To kill Grella the Kind! Now, I've seen videos of people just walk in and murder her. But in my experience, that's a great way to get yourself thrown in jail. Even though I've seen people do it without consequence, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you.
Whoa.
You in Riften looking for trouble?
Just passing through.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last
This
thing
guy
the
always annoys
Blackbriars
me.
need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah, I've nothing against the Blackbriars. Who are the
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Okay.
Yeah, walk away like a good doggy. Just stay out of the Blackbriars' business, and maybe we'll give you a bone.
This guy's a jerk.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses.
Oh, completed. Bring the
you said
unusual.
you'd
What?
pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I didn't do that at all,
I
though.
know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quiet.
Can I help you?
The fairest prices and the highest
Working at the
quality
Riften
Skyrim.
fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
Need some.
Oh shit. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that. What I was gonna do was go to the temple, but that's okay. I'm not supposed to go to the temple, I forgot. Okay, so here we go.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Gorilla.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here. Until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
So, let's see if this works.
Do something. It's Grella.
Nope.
Someone is Grella.
Grella is dead. Aventus did it.
The pig children.
No more. I yield. I yield. Kind is dead at last. We're saved. Yay.
Aventus really did it. He got the Dark Brotherhood to kill old Grelin.
Hurrah. No more. I yield. I yield.
I didn't even go after you, lady. I just want to make sure that nobody's going to come after me. I don't think anybody cares.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from Grelka.
Clean and free from rough joints.
I'm not going to do that for now. Alright. Let's stay on track. Let's stay on track. Okay. Let us go and tell Aventus that we have murdered Grella because she's a horrible person. Again, I don't remember exactly. Here it is. It's weird because it's like, it's an overpass, but it's also a house. This is kind of weird.
Well, Grella the Kind. Is she, you know?
Grella the Kind is dead.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again. I'll go back to the orphanage in a while. I'll give them time to, you know, clean up the mess.
He's just so excited. Okay. So we killed her. He gave us, like a family heirloom that's like a plate, if I remember correctly, which will probably go somewhere in the depths of the museum into like the secret Dragonborn area where we display things that are not supposed to be common knowledge. Yeah, the Artino family heirloom. Yeah, it's a plate. Alright. So, once you do that, the next thing you do is go to bed. And that will trigger the rest of the quest. So, we might as well go here. Ugh. Let's just go to our home for the night and have a nice rest. We've done some adventuring. You know, it's all very crazy. So I think that we deserve a rest. Just take a little nap. Just take a little nap. The beast blood keeps you. Oh yeah, I can't get any restful sleep because of fuck. Oh well, I forgot.
Sleep well.
What? Where am I? Who are you?
Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod,
You know about that?
Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old Crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem.
I don't think I like where this is going.
You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me, and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
You want me to murder someone else? Who?
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll kill one of them.
I knew we could resolve this civilly. A debt owed must be repaid. You understand that. Well, get to it then. Pick your guest and send the poor fool to the void. I'll give you the key to this shack and you'll be on your way.
Okay.
Whoever this is, clearly we got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been bagged and dragged. Tell you what, you release me,
Things off of me. None of your damn business who I am. If you're going to kill me, just do it already. Esmara is my witness. If I didn't have this hood on right now, I would spit right in your face. I don't have time for this nonsense.
I can hear you talking out there.
Home to keep in children.
You are clearly a terrible person.
I've done nothing to you.
So.
What did I do? Please, what?
Should I take the exit? I'm probably not ever going to find another execution hood.
I'm sorry.
Ah, the feisty good wife. Quite the mouth on her. Someone must have wanted her dead. Right?
You told me to kill and I killed.
Indeed. For you, my friend, seem to understand what's truly important. When I give an order to spill blood, you follow it. No questions, no remorse.
So I'm free to go?
Of course. And you've repaid your debt in full. Here's the key to the shack. But why stop here? I say we take our relationship to the next level. I would like to officially extend to you an invitation to join my family, the Dark Brotherhood.
What?
In the southwest reaches of Skyrim, in the Pine Forest, you'll find the entrance to our sanctuary. It's just beneath the road, hidden from view. When questioned by the Black Door, answer with the correct passphrase, "Silence, my brother." Then you're in, and your new life begins. I'll see you at home.
Dark Brotherhood quest is go. Okay, chest is empty. There's really nothing else I think that we can do here. Okay, and now we've suddenly discovered, quote unquote, the abandoned shack. Okay. So. My god. There are no enemies. Sometimes this game drives me nuts.
Have you heard? There's been another
Oh
dragon
my God.
attack. Kinesgrove this time.
So we're gonna go straight for the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. This will probably be one of the last times I ride this horse, and I'm not sorry about it. One of the more fun quests of the game.
What is the music of life?
Silence, my brother. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh, right, because I have the Golder Amulet fragment now. Well, probably should have been able to do that beforehand. I'll take this, the Mother's Truth, for the book collection. Ooh, Siddhis, which teaches me alteration. Obviously, I want to take that as well. Take all this shrouded stuff for reasons. Hello.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place all right.
So what happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood.
Yay!
You're part of the family, after all. This, as you can see, is our sanctuary. You won't find a safer place in all of Skyrim. So get comfortable.
I'm honored to be part of your family.
Our family, my dearest. Our family. Together, united as one, the Dark Brotherhood can accomplish anything. But you must be anxious to get to work. I'm arranging a job, but need a bit more time. For now, go see Nazir. He's got several smaller contracts. Soon, the Night Mother will arrive, and things around here are sure to get even more interesting. Ah, but one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood. May it serve you well in all your endeavors. Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
Okay. So that's the mask on. I picked up one that was shrouded cowl maskless. Beautiful. This was 52. This is 31, I mean. It's such an acantha thing to wear, though. It looks stupid with that on it, though. I think this playthrough. I'll stick with my normal stuff. I can wear the execution hood around. It's terrible. Yeah, I guess not in this playthrough, but I am going to like display them though, so it's fine.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
I didn't ask for
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go. Oh, you're such a pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop.
By the way,
through this
did you see
alley.
that? Right there.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna kiss it.
very good, very good. Mine is dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful. Such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
So while they go back and forth, I'm gonna wow, this is horrible.
Always mocking the experience.
Killed, marked for death, appropriate.
My contract went very well. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time. Came this close to turning that priest inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit. Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was a Khajiit monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Okay, so they're having tons of fun, which I definitely want to get in on at some point. But there is something that I want to make sure that I grab before I forget. So excuse me while I just look around for a minute. Take that. Oh, I have read that before. That's right. Okay, that leads back down there. I'm looking for people's rooms because there is something in particular. Ooh, ooh. There's another one. Sneak increase. That's pretty nice. Gotta figure out where this is. Where what I'm looking for is located. here. I'll take that iron ore though. I think I'm looking at the wrong place.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Yes, this is what I wanted. Unusual gem. You cannot finish the Stones of Baron Zaya quest unless you grab the unusual gem from the Dark Brotherhood.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you.
And you can only get into the Dark Brotherhood if you join the Dark Brotherhood. So, that's the thing. Also,
So
Nazir, one of my
you're
faves.
the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Save the niceties for now. I have no intention of getting invested in someone who may be dead tomorrow. If you're still breathing in a few weeks, I'm sure we'll be the best of friends.
I should have said you'd have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet. And more, dribbling in from time to time. I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed at your leisure.
Okay. Sounds simple enough.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere. You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Okay, I'm ready for the first set of contracts.
Well then, let's get started.
Let's do it.
I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the Beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Okay.
Go on now.
So just excuse me while I just do work for the Dark Brotherhood. This is fine. Alright, let's, I guess, go in order. Iverstead. Oh my god. Is this like a glitch that I found where it just keeps thinking that there are enemies nearby? Like, honestly? There are no enemies. Okay, now there's something. Now it's gone. This intense music, there's nothing here. Oh, oh, oh. Hey there, dragon. Goodbye. Give me your dragon soul. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe all those times I couldn't fast travel was just like a magical invisible dragon stalking me. Who knows?
I've been looking for you.
Oh God,
Got
the
something
courier
I'm supposed
again.
to deliver.
Hi.
Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften.
Ah,
She
yes.
asked me to
the
hand
adoption.
out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Under adoption. Yes, I could speak with her about adoption. We do need to be married, though. Oh, also. Oh, what is this? Mysterious note, 13th of Frostfall. What is that?
Been a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children.
Nope. Those poor children are better off than ever. This might be really dumb to do.
I'll live to drink another day.
We saw that. Take your ale. Skull of Narfi. I don't know what that is. I'll take it. Oh, I didn't even realize I was sneaking. I should up my sneak as much as I can anyway, because sneaky things require sneaky things. Let's do this guy. And Agnes Mill. Okay. We can head straight there from Gallows Rock. There are no enemies nearby! Okay. Okay. Literally 0 enemies nearby. The one at the miner is the hardest one to do because it's just like kind of but I could probably kill him in his sleep.
We got ourselves a hero.
No, Normally I don't invade places, but these guys for some reason have really pissed me off. So I'm going to go into this cave. Nice of you to join us. Wanna go into the underground cave with me? Let's do it. I don't know what this place is.
Someone there? Now ain't this a surprise?
Damn you!
Nice.
I guess I was just here.
Oh, so loops around. Oh, loops around in a circle, but there's apparently another place to go. Oh, dumb.
Time to end this little game.
I'm just taking all the things. Okay.
Over here!
Oh, you're the cheat, huh? Pop a few potions. Sorry, Focus. Sorry, Focus. Kinda got in my way there, buddy. Ooh, iron sword of sapping for the collection.
You start running.
No. Also, what? Stamina. Yes, I like the decapitation of my enemies. That's actually a pretty fun one to take. I steal all of my enemies' cheese. That's just what I do. We all know this. Your cheese is not safe if you mess with me. Just so everybody's aware. I'll also take your wine. Potions, salt. I'm also taking all of your wine. Why? Because I have a wine cellar, so I should fill it up with the wine of my enemies, right? Why not? Ring of Sneaking. Steel Sword of Embers. Nice. That Ring of Sneaking will be helpful. Oh, there's another painting. Awesome. Ooh. Face etiquette. One-handed is increased. Beautiful. The Trials of Saint Alessia. Might as well take these few collections. Level 3, level 3. Black Arrow, Volume 1. Alrighty. This looks like their dungeony area. Oh, I think I remember this place now. I think this place is actually for a specific quest. If I remember right. I don't really know. I think there's something that's supposed to be locked up in here for the quest. I mean, obviously it'll reset when I get around to the quest, but I don't know. These guys just kind of pissed me off, so I just kind of ran in. I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna clear this place out really quick. Just slaughter all my enemies. Just do that. Let's just do that. Okay, we gotta level up out of it, so. As I was saying, just gonna ride straight over here. Again, I'm collecting their skulls. I wonder what that's for. I don't remember that. Oh my god. I need to take mud crab stuff too. The mud crabs in the... I don't know how many I need. I was gonna say, is there something behind here? There is. Ooh, a strong box. These things are usually empty, so this is exciting. Ooh, an amethyst and a flawless amethyst. I'll take these first just to save my soul. Nice. Okay. Maybe those skulls are from my collection? I don't know. Alright, so this one is the hard one. I'm gonna have to try to be a little sneaky. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so let's get a visual on our target first of all.
Need something?
Divine sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Wow. Alright, so there's 3, so let's see. I'll be 1 in the morning. 11 at night. Let's see if she goes to sleep. We can get her in her bed without...
Service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawngsguard.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General.
Oh, there she is walking around. Where is she going? She better not be going to mine this late at night.
I'm really not in the mood. State your business or take your leave.
Is she really going to go to work this late at night? Oh my god. Alright, well, I have to wait until this guy goes away.
I'm not in the mood. State your business or take your leave. I'm really not in the mood.
Mighty smear, you won't leave here alive.
Oh, I didn't even see if he was right there. That was funny. That was funny. That was just a failure on my part. He was standing right there and I didn't see him. Okay, this is not even enjoyable anymore. And she's just standing here, so we're just gonna go for it. I'm just going to cheat my way into everything. Alright, there's the key to her house. So
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a buried crypt. No good. Oh no. That. By the gods, this can't be happening.
did you find your body?
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in.
I never really watch what happens when somebody finds a dead body. But anyway. I have the key so I can go raid her house. Because she was difficult and pissed me off. Oh, it's still considered stealing, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I don't want anything that's stolen on me, because if I ever get caught, they're gonna take it from me, and then it's just pointless. So, I also got all their skulls. Again, not sure why. Let's turn these in, and then I think we'll go back to my place and see where that stuff got into. Where the sortable stuff, where that sortable stuff gets into if those skulls are the thing. Like if the skulls are for that underground place.
But the Night Mother is mother to all.
Oh, and here's everybody's favorite child!
Would you
Hi,
dare
Cicero.
risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Jesus.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are! Sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her.
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
But make no mistake. I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress. Perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
Oh, do we? Do you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Okay. Anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job
Be
done.
professional as Cicero
Since it's
starts
your
dancing
first
in the
contract,
background.
I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
Okay.
Oh, yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now.
Cicero.
Ah, another member of the family. Hello, hello. So
Shelties! What's up, my girl? How you doing? It's good to meet you too, Cicero.
So polite, so nice. Cicero likes you. The Night Mother is sure to like you too. Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
And of course, Shelties came in when her favorite character is on screen.
Oh yes.
Formality, though a rather wet, messy formality.
Me? I've been part of the Dark Brotherhood from the day I first hatched. I am Shadow Scale, you see. Born under the sign of the Shadow.
Don't let my appearance throw you off. I'm older than you.
Apprentice's assistant.
A lot older.
An explorer's guide to Skyrim. Obviously, that should be
Getting
there.
bitten by a vampire.
Your
when
latest
you can do that to a
exploit
girl.
certainly has the sanctuary talking.
You must be talking about the caravan job.
To kill triplets, secretly, and then have the whole thing blamed on the mother. Remarkable.
I am but a humble instrument of Sivis.
Hey.
How went your meeting with Enodius Papias? Did you prove his paranoia legitimate? Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails.
Shelties. She's like, I hate him.
Your payment for a job well done.
Thank you.
Good luck, sister.
If he is not freeze dead.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment. Good luck. I see you're back from Dawnstar. Baytild lies dead, I hope?
Yep.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
And try not to get yourself killed.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that their skulls are for the thing. So I'm gonna talk to, Astrid.
Been quite a bit looking like a child.
And then
No one ever suspects it.
I'm gonna go back to my little hidey hole and drop off everything and see if those skulls disappear from my inventory, and if so, where they are displayed.
Go. Take care of the Muiri contract. There will be plenty more, I promise you.
Right, that's right.
You
I
go
already got her
speak with
contract.
Muiri. I've got to deal with the Night Mother and her little clown.
Okay. Alright, now I gotta remember how to get to that underground area, because I was just kind of wandering when I found it. Alright, all displayable items in inventory, let that run. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try to find where I was. It was Dragonborn Hall. Yeah. Yep. I'm still looking for more places to put paintings. Nope. I wonder what is gonna go here. Like, I'm really curious. Oh, that's from Mirak. Yeah. All items displayed. Beautiful. Okay. I think this is where the skulls are supposed to go. Karstag skull. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, yeah, here they are! Oh, how cool! These are all of the Dark Brotherhood kills I'm gonna get to do. Skull of Narfi. And they're all representative of their stories, too! Like, Narfi has a bunch of coins there because he was the beggar. Yeah, Baytild was the miner, and Papias was paranoid. That's so cool. That's so, yeah, I found it last stream. You missed me like shitting myself at the sight of everything. That's the, yeah, that's the entrance back. Alright, cool. Well, is there a, yeah. That's a mannequin. I would probably want to put Titus Meat stuff there. Like his robes. But I want to find a place to put... I guess I should just go to the regular part of the... And I feel like I need to cover this up every time. It's just like a habit. Okay. Okay. Yeah, all that's still in there. Okay. So, where's the armory? These are all male. I thought I had them alternating between male and female. It's fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think that's perfect. I love it. I found quite a number of them. I'm sure I haven't found all of them. Oh. And over here is where my safe house is. The spoon! No? Like I said, I'm sure that I have not found, there's stuff that I haven't found yet. I'm not doubting that, but... Oops, I put something wrong in there. That is light armor. Technically. Alright, time to go to my really creepy cloak collection. Still don't see any new ones displaying, which is weird. Excuse me, excuse me. Okay, so yeah, you didn't hear what happened because you were gone all day. So, the website that I was using for the overlay changed into a new website and did not carry any of the overlays over. So I went on there to recreate it, and their chat does not work the same anymore. Now the chat shows up for like 30 seconds and then it disappears. Like it's meant to like pop in to show you what's saying and then it fades out. You can't get a chat through that service that sticks onto the screen anymore, and even that is not working. So I contacted them and they said that they're having a lot of technical difficulties, and also you'll notice at the bottom with the latest tip and top tip, which by the way, when I change the widget for the bottom row to change what displays there, it doesn't actually change it. That's not something that's implemented. So she had to go do it for me on the back end, which was interesting. And then she told me that they also have not gotten recording data from Streamlabs yet, so my tips and stuff are also not displaying because they have not implemented that yet either. So that's been fun. I need to find the art gallery because I want to start putting art in the art gallery. Yeah, so unfortunately it's a little derpy for now. I'm trying to find another potential solution, but for now I just kind of got it looking pretty good. The Streamlabs alerts are back up and running from what I can tell. So, you know, I'm struggling, but I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh, I need to put these books away too. I should do that while I'm here. I have bibliophile problems. Hello. Take all my supplies. And then I will get my potions back. I've got to get my soul gems back too. I gotta find a better way to do this. And oh yeah, I want to find the art gallery too. I'm pretty sure there's a way to the art gallery from heroes. Yeah, so basically I was kind of fighting all morning with what was, well, I'm not gonna start calling out names, but you know, it's just, oh, I didn't realize they had the names up here. Wow, that would have been a lot easier for me. Gina, you're an idiot. Oh yeah, I want to see if I can do that mud crab thing too. But first I'm going to display a painting here. I don't have any more paintings, but at least I found what they're doing, what they're for now.
Wow, it couldn't possibly be that old, could it?
What is the other thing that I wanted to do? Yeah. Is it the Natural Science Hall?
Let's see.
I think so. Yeah. I got mud crab parts. This is the elk, wolf, let's see, the cat, bear. I got bear stuff too, but I don't think I have enough. I have one bear claw and one bear pelt though. At least I thought I did. Oh, did it take all my shit? Fuck. So how was your day with Mr. Epitaph? All my books from here are gone now too. Why does it have? No, they're here. I just can't see them. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on sometimes in this mod, but where do I actually get to go into my stuff? I have the replica workbench too. There's nothing I really need to make yet, but I should make this too. This probably, yeah. That's another thing I can go grab. I'm sure that's gonna work out well. I can get to my stuff through my place. Oh, what movie did you try to go to? Here we go. No, wait, what? I'm very confused. I was supposed to this. Yeah, no, I didn't want that. Where do I go to get my stuff? I forget how I do that. How do I get my stuff? I forget. Shit. I know there's a way to do it here in my house. I'm so lost right now. How do I get my ship back? I know there's a way to do it.
Greetings.
I just want to open a list of all the supplies I have. I have to go through all of this by myself. Oh. No. I don't remember. Shelty is... Can you help me? This is so stupid. There has to be a way to do it, and I'm sure that it's so simple, and I'm gonna feel so stupid for not remembering it. I thought it was in my little apartment place. Damn it. Whatever. Mud crab. There we go. And we can read about mud crabs now that I have it set up. There he is. Look at that little guy over there. I'm missing the pelt. The other pelt doesn't count. Okay. One spider egg. Well, I have both of those.
Huh. Oh, thought it would be bigger than that.
I feel dumb. Alright. I lost my stuff again. So I have no idea how to actually just look at all of my shit all at once, and that's really annoying. Out we go. I'm frustrated. Let's go talk to Muiri and kill things. I know there's a way to do it. I have to look it up because I don't remember. Memory of a flea. Yeah, it's another one. It's not. The king of. Okay, I have to go to Markarth. Alright, that's cool. I like Markarth. It's cool looking.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, here we go. I remember this.
Lovely on my sister.
Never should have come. I cannot best you.
I submit.
Glory to the Force! Do something. You stepped on us. I die for my people.
Here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Sure, there aren't.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
I was right there. He almost
I'm
got
so
me.
sorry. I hope the aid give you more
He
peace
didn't really
in the
almost
future.
kill me. I just saw him.
Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Oh.
Until next time.
Okay. Meet me at the Shrine of Talos. Yeah, this is the Forsworn conspiracy thing. We're not doing that at the moment. Hello?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Dark Brotherhood has come.
The Dark Brotherhood. Oh, my goodness, you're really here. The Black Sacrament. It actually worked?
Obviously, now tell me what you need.
What I need is for Elaine Dufont to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he is.
I'll need more to go on.
I didn't know it when we were with each other, but Elaine is actually the leader of a band of cutthroats. Bandits. They're holed up in some old dwarven ruin. Raldbethar. It's near Windhelm. They use it as their base. It's where they stage their raids. I want you to go to that ruin, find Elaine Dufont, and kill him. I don't care about his friends. Do whatever you want with them. But Elaine has to die.
It will be done.
Excellent. Once Elaine is dead, I'll pay you. In gold. I've saved up a bit. I hope that'll do. But, well, there is one more thing. If you're interested.
They usually give you an extra particular possible thing on this
If you
thing.
can, I want you to kill someone else as well. You don't have to, not as part of our deal, but if you do, I'll pay you even more. It's Nilsine Shattershield in Windhelm. If Nilsine dies too, I'll make it worth your while.
Okay.
Make them all pay for what they've done to me.
I'm sure they've done quote-unquote terrible things to you. Quote-unquote. That's where Nilsine's Shadow Shield is. I'm looking for... Yeah, this is what I wanted. Which way we're gonna go? Is this the way to where I want to go? Yes, this is the way. This must be the way up to the place, I assume.
Never should have come here.
Wow, really? Nice. Take your ale. However, these guys are here in Raldbethar. Oh yeah, this place, right? I know this place very well. I think we all probably do.
You're mine. That's it. That's all you've got.
Good job. Alright. Just go to this place thoroughly because there's a lot going on here, and I want to make sure that I grab any cool shit. Area borders. Yes. That's something we definitely are going to do because that involves things that are collectible. Take your wine. And of course I'll take your cheese. I'm gonna take your baked potato too. That sounds delicious. I would die for a baked potato right now. I'm hungry. I am hungry.
Well, you must have all those annoying gods on your side to have made it this far. Whoever you never should have come here.
That's just fun.
Not the best we could do.
Ooh, and Aegis Bane takes, yes. That's, I believe, a special thing. Takes 5 points for lost damage. Urging Hand Consortium key? Okay.
You won't get the best of me!
Jesus. Unnecessary, but also so. Nice. You know, if I remember right, I'll take iron ore. I remember right, going back here. I don't know if this is like an area that I really shouldn't be going to unless I'm just going through the specific quest that's attached to this place. I don't know, but I'm all for getting in here, and then I think we'll bail out because I'm sure we're gonna come back here another time. Ooh, a steel shield awaiting shock for the collection. Nice. Very nice. I think that sorting chest that I have in my little house is supposed to literally sort that stuff, which I've been doing by hand this whole time, which I feel kind of stupid about, but that's alright. If it sorts it itself, I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna try that next time. Alright, let's go. The other thing that she wanted me to do was kill this other lady, Wilhelm. Why not? We can attempt that.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I'm just gonna cheese this shit. Should I? Nah, I won't get the bonus. I'll be fair. I'll be fair today. I'll be fair today. Ooh, a vampire. I mean, I don't want to get involved. I'll just stand back.
They say if a vampire so much as scratches you, you'll turn into... That better not be true.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean...
Something on your mind?
Well, what news?
Oh.
Is Elaine?
I just took something I didn't want to. What was that? Oh, I got a double of some... Oh. I didn't know you could get doubles. I didn't even realize. What did I pick? Oh, I took a wooden plate. Sorry. I'll find you fun.
That bastard got exactly what he deserved. But last I heard, Nilsine is still alive. So I guess you decided not to kill her as well. I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
I'll deal with it.
Here's the payment for killing Elaine. And nothing for letting Nilsine live. Just remember, that was your decision.
I didn't feel like dealing with it. Shut the fuck
The
up.
Jarl is refusing to dispatch men to the front lines. Do you think it's because of the Force Warren threat?
Please. Those savages are no match for us. The Jarl is just biding his time.
Biding his time until what? Until another person is lying dead in the streets? Don't be naive.
Oh. Oh, it's holidays. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ah.
The Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. Ugh.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract? A bit more exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager?
I do. It had to be done.
Of course, dear, of course. And from what my little ravens tell me, you handled yourself quite well. Now, I need your assistance with a matter of a more personal nature.
Okay, something wrong?
It's Cicero. Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well, erratic would be an understatement. I do believe he is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning? I fear treachery.
Okay.
So you understand my fear?
Sure.
If Cicero's planning
Shelties
something
hates him. I'll go with you on this.
Conspiring with one of our own, it would be disastrous.
What do you want me to do?
Dear sister, I need you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their meeting. It'll be no use clinging to the shadows. They'll see you for sure. No. You need a hiding place. Somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
Oh my god. That seems so disrespectful.
Be that as it may, we have no other choice.
It's so disrespectful,
Astrid. You need to remain
Astrid.
unseen. Now go, before they meet, and report back to me with whatever you learn.
Okay.
Remember, when you kill, we all wield the blade.
Hide in the Night Mother's coffin. It's one of those days, guys. Alrighty, let's do this.
Are we alone? Yes. Yes! Alone! Sweet solitude! No one will hear us, disturb us. Everything is going according to plan. The others, I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian and the Unchild. What about you? Hmm? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. And what do you do? Hmm? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. No, never. Cicero understands. Cicero always understands.
So, Cicero.
And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet Night Mother.
Poor Cicero.
Whoa.
Dear Cicero. Such a humble servant. But he will never hear my voice. For he is not the listener.
And I am.
Oh, but how can I defend you? How can I exert your will if you will not speak to anyone?
Oh, but I will speak. I will speak to you. For you are the one.
Me?
You. You who shares my iron tomb. Who warms my ancient bones. I give you this task. Journey to Wallen Road. Speak with Armand Moutier.
Poor Cicero has failed you. Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just can't find the
he found her.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years. Darkness rises when silence dies.
Okay. Uh-oh, we've been caught.
What? What treachery? Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have violated the sanctity of the Night Mother's coffin! Explain yourself! Speak, worm!
I am the Night Mother spoke to me. She said, I am the one.
She spoke to you? More treachery. More trickery and deceit! You lie! The Night Mother speaks only to the listener!
That would be me.
And there is no listener!
Wait, she said to tell you darkness rises when silence dies.
She said that. She said those words. To you. Darkness rises when silence dies. But those are the words, the binding words, written in the keeping tomes. The signal so I would know. Mother's only way of talking to sweet Cicero. Then it's true. She's back. Our Lady is back. She has chosen a listener. She has chosen you! All hail the listener!
By Sithis, this ends now! Back away, fool! Whatever you've been planning is over!
Are you all right? I heard the commotion. Who was Cicero talking to? Where's the accomplice? Reveal yourself, traitor!
Oh, I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh, no! She spoke only to her, to the listener.
What? The listener? What are you going on about? What is this lunacy?
It's true! It's true! The Night Mother has spoken. The silence has been broken. The listener has been chosen.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Then what in Sithis' name is going on? Cicero spoke to the Night Mother, but she spoke to you? Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
It's true. The Night Mother spoke to me. She said I wasn't the one.
What? So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else? Just the Night Mother's body? And the Night Mother, who, according to everything we know, will only speak to the person chosen as listener, just spoke. Right now. To you?
Yep.
By Sithis. And? What did she say?
I must speak to someone named Armand Motier in Vollenrude.
Armand Motier? I have no idea who that is. But Vollenrude. That I have heard of. And I know where it is.
Should I go to Vollenrude? Should I talk to this man?
No. No. Listen, I don't know what's going on here, but you take your orders from me. Are we clear on that? The Night Mother may have spoken to you, but I am still the leader of this family. I will not have my authority so easily dismissed. I need time to think about all this. Go see Nazir. Do some work for him. I'll find you when I'm ready to discuss the matter further.
Okay. I need more skulls for my collection anyway.
I heard about what happened.
The Redoran contract? Yes, you heard correctly. In and out of Vardenfell in less than 48 hours.
But really, a horker, some twine, 3 wood elves, and a hatchet?
Wow.
Points for creativity, if nothing else.
Was a simple matter, really, when one has mastered the art of camouflage.
Scale becomes stone, becomes shadow, then death.
Does death not come to us all? Is it not a certainty? I am therefore honored to be Doom's herald, to play some part in a being's inevitable end.
Still, so many contracts, so little time.
More work, please.
Well then, your timing couldn't be better. As it turns out, I've got 2 new contracts. One rather easy assignment, and another that should prove quite a challenge. Your first target is an orc bard named Lurbuk. The other is a vampire by the name of Hearn. Happy hunting.
Thank you.
Happy hunting.
Please, not now. You'll know when I'm ready to discuss the issue.
Oh, Astrid. I'm gonna have to get my way to Marthal. KK.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Really? Jesus Christ. I'll take those ropes. We done being stupid? Alright, cool. There's Marthal. Yeah, thank you. Excuse me, my horse and I need some room.
What's the Jarl going to do about it? How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please, enough already. I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
Okay.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
There's no door. Alright. I'm just gonna go for it.
I'm thinking of composing. Huh?
Just don't. Leave me.
That's the best. No!
Taking your skull.
Make it quick.
Oh, you're a new one, huh?
Did you know the bard who used to play here had a voice like broken glass and fingertips like the knob of a carrot? Sometimes the old goat would venture outside, and when he played, the animals in the marsh would start screaming.
Gosh.
I miss the greenskin.
I
His
just
name
killed him
was
2
Lurbuck,
seconds ago.
and he was the greatest sodding bard in all of Skyrim.
Wow.
Farewell.
I literally just killed him 2 seconds ago. Okay, that was worth it just to hear that dialogue at that precise moment. Worth it! Okay, okay. Half Moon Mill. Is that why it won't? There we go. Oh, yeah, I know that mill. It's right near my house. It was the mill I always used to go to when I had my house in the last playthrough. Oh, man. Well, they were really cool people, but I guess they're gonna die now. Oh god. Oh god. Death and destruction. I'm not getting involved with the Spriggan. Not today, Satan. Went in without even taking the lock.
Well now, what have we here? A lost
Not
lamb.
Help me!
Take your skull. I'll take your cheese. That's what happens when I just don't feel like waiting forever to kill these guys.
Hearn and I do so adore guests. These guards are such a bore.
Also, you're obviously vampires, so I'm just saying, you know. I like how you have a book on physicalities of the werewolf, by the way. Very cute. Okay, I'm gonna turn these in, and then I'm probably gonna end for the night. I'm gonna try to get some sleep because I'm gonna try to go to the gym tomorrow. What more energy possible?
We need to talk.
Of course, Ashley,
Look,
what is it?
something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something is, but... well, we need to find out. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrud. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads, hmm?
Sure.
Oh, you mean in that manor house during the thunderstorm? What can I say? It happened just like you heard.
Sister,
Hearn is dead.
no sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. Well done.
Thank you.
And if you contracted sanguinare vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette. Unless, of course, that was your goal all along. Here's your payment. Wonderful. The only good bard is a dead one as far as I'm concerned.
Hey.
All that singing and mirth. Your payment, as per the usual.
Okay.
Go on now.
Sit.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. You're fantastic. I love all of you. I hope that you come join us again sometime. Come to the Discord, all that good stuff. Thank you so much, as always, for all of the support. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more streamy goodness. Good night.